is another video tutorial of Photoshop Elements. This tutorial will work in both versions 6 and 7. I'm your host Jack, and if you're first tuning into the show, please check out my channel on YouTube. You can get to the channel simply by on the right hand side where it says More, just click on my name there. I think it's Technoman42 or some weird name I used when I first set my YouTube account up some years ago. And you can actually go in there and look at all these great videos and learn more. If you want some high resolution videos, by all means go to jackstechcorner.com. That's jackstechcorner, all one word, .com, and pick up a copy of my recently released DVD. You'll be very pleased because they're all high resolution. You can stop and pause those things when you're watching them on your computer and try the tutorial out. You can minimize it and try a little bit, or if you have two monitors, it makes it even easier because you can have the video playing on one monitor and pause it and be doing the editing on the second monitor. So that's jackstechcorner.com. By all means, stop over there and have a look at the DVD. You know, I was trying to find a way. I thought there has to be a better way than just emailing somebody a picture. You know, one still picture or a couple of pictures when we email those out to folks, to kind of share our photography work, to share your photos with family and friends. And what I came up with, Elements has a nice little feature called a flipbook. And what a flipbook does traditionally, if you remember, I don't know how old most people are. I see a lot of my comments are from younger generations, and I don't know if kids today have ever seen these things. But a flipbook is basically, we used to draw little cartoon characters, and we would flip through those with a book and they would be animated. They would have different movements. So today I thought I would show you a flip book, but we're going to make it a flip book. It's going to just be like a kind of a real brief, small size slideshow. So let's go ahead and have a look at that. Here we have some homecoming pictures of some of my stepdaughters here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these pictures and we're going to create this flip book. So let's just grab some of our pictures. And you can use as many as you want. Actually, let's go, we'll add a couple more here. Let's just go down to here. And the way I did that, and if you've ever used files before, I clicked the first one, held my shift key down, and clicked the last one I wanted. And that selects them all. Or, you can hold your left mouse button down and just drag over them. And then, we can hold the control key down and click different ones. However you want to select those. Now, once we get those selected, what we want to do is click on up here on the right hand side, we're in the organizer, click on share. Now you have all these different options, which we looked at a couple of these before, but what we're going to do is go to more options. And I don't know why they hide these buttons, because they're pretty nice buttons and they could have just put them right up in here. Actually I'm sorry, it's under create. Okay, back up. Sometimes that's when you're recording live. We have the photo book, the photo calendar, the collage, which we've done before, a regular slideshow, order prints, or more options. Again, they could have put these under here as buttons. That would have made it really nice. So, we're under create. We're under more options. Just go down here to the bottom where it says flipbook. Click on flipbook. Now, start this thing out. A normal flip book, as I said before, you would flip through it very rapidly and it would make movements. It's set for 15 frames per second. That means this picture will change 15 times in a second. Now watch. Now, as you can see, it's changing and it's looping. It's looping the preview, so it's very, very fast. But we want to send these out so somebody can enjoy these. We don't want to create a slideshow. We're just going to make something smaller. So just take this slider back here from 15. Let's drop it down to maybe 2 frames per second. Now let's see what we got. And there's a rapid, show, but you can see the different pictures. Somebody get the general idea. You can even drop this down to 1 frame per second. Each picture will be shown for 1 second. Okay, now that we have that, we can stop that or pause that. The movie output. This is going to create a WMV file, or Windows Movie Video. The resolution is 640 by 480. Click the pull down menu. You can do it for the web, 320 by 240. Email, and what it does, it makes a smaller file so we can actually email this thing to somebody. And it won't be too large, because remember, if you email a large picture, sometimes it takes a while to download, and some people may get a little impatient with that. This up here, this NTSC DVD, that's if you want to take this thing and actually burn it to a DVD and have somebody watch it on their home theater system. And if you're overseas, I understand you use PAL, P-A-L. So for the US, make sure you use the NTSC if you're going to burn this thing on a DVD. For now, we're just going to go computer monitor. Then we select output. Where do you want to store this video at? This is a video. I always suggest create a new folder. We'll call it Flipbook. Excuse me. And we'll just rename this Homecoming. And click Save. What it's doing now, it's writing those files in to an actual WMV file or a movie file that then we can view in our Windows Media Player. So it's going ahead, it's doing its business here, and it's drawing them down. There we go. Very simple. And it's also saved in your organizer. It's right here in case you want to go back in and work on it. Or you can view it from here. If you double click it, it's right here. There you go. That's very, very simple how to create that. Let's close that. And now let's go out and look at it in the Windows Media Player. So go here, My Documents. It's under My Videos, Flipbook. There it is. We're going to open that up. I'm going to shrink this a little bit first. Let me pause this thing. We're going to shrink this up here just to keep it within the video. Here you see we're in the Windows Media Player. Hit play. There you go. You just created a small little file. It's not that large. We'll look at that. Of your pictures. You see it plays it one time through. Somebody get an idea of, oh, those are really nice pictures. Okay. Close that. Let's see how big this thing is. It's 326 kilobytes. So that's pretty doggone small. Now, naturally, the more pictures you put in here, the larger that file is going to actually become. Back to the organizer here. Okay, so that's how we actually create a flipbook. Sorry about missing one of the menus there, but like I said, when you record live, sometimes that's what I get. And I do test these out before I record these things, but sometimes that happens. I would like to take a few minutes and say happy holidays to everybody out there in the U.S. and around the world. I tell you what, these videos have made me understand. I've emailed and talked to people in all parts of the world, and what an amazing thing, you know. And I've been on the internet for years and years, and these videos actually opened my eyes to a lot of different people emailing me and commenting towards me and asking me questions about different topics with Elements, and it's just been really, really wonderful with the feedback. And if you get a chance, like I said, I can't now. The Christmas rush is over, the holiday rush. I cannot get those DVDs to you now before the holidays. You know, the mail, I guess, has to take a break also. But hey, if you want one and you didn't find one in your stocking this year, go over to jackstechcorner.com, pick up a copy of the DVD. Or if you just want to drop a donation in the donation button there, I have a PayPal donation button. By all means, do that. It's greatly appreciated. Everybody out there that's been donating already, thank you very much. And just everybody out there that's been subscribing to the show on YouTube, thank you. You know what? Because you subscribing is what keeps me making the videos and looking for new things we can do in Elements and new ways to play. And jump over to the forums. If you go to jackstechcorner.com, look on the left hand side in the forums. I had a few people email me and said, Jack, the forums are not too active. We like to get those more active. I try to get in there and answer everybody's questions, as well as other people will answer your questions also. So go into the forums and register. It's free. It's just a nice way we can all talk about Photoshop Elements. So until next time, I don't know if I'll get another video out or not before the holiday here, before the 25th. But Merry Christmas and a happy holiday to you, whichever holiday you celebrate this time of year. It's wonderful. And if I see your pictures, email me some of your pictures of the holidays. I'd like to see them. It'd be really cool to see how holidays are handled in different parts of the world and how you celebrate. And like we do in the U.S., we put a tree up and lights outside. What do you do in your part of the world? That would be interesting to see. And I know you take pictures, so maybe email me a couple. I'd love to hear from you and love to see your family in action in the holiday season. Take care. Keep those shutters clicking. Keep the editors editing. And I'll see you back here next time on Jack's Tech Corner and Photoshop Elements. Bye for now.